What's good, y'all? We back out here again. Today is the 12th on a Sunday. Oh, it's kind of hard to drive with a stick shift and record at the same time. You already know, we got my baby up there. Look at her shit. Her shit be so fucking bright. I wonder if, like, if I ask for her number, she might give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can figure that out. So this girl was fine as fuck. Hola, mami. Can I get your number? No. She's taken, y'all. She's taken. That's crazy. You sure? I won't tell your boyfriend.
I just don't give my number to people that are slower than me. I'm sorry.
Slower? Look at the buckets, bro. Look at the bucket. Look at that. Got the red guts. You don't got no red guts.
I can't even see myself.
Oh, shit.
But you know what? At least I'm not hot whenever I pop. I actually got tipped.
That's crazy. I'm gonna scoot up. Look at this fat gap. Bye, y'all. Oh, man. That's a shame, really. That's a shame. She missing out. She could be riding with the red guts. Look at that. Don't mind the dirty ass backseat. But I'll catch y'all here in a little bit. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hi guys. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing a Q&A. These are just questions that we picked out ourselves because I don't know why we never did one of these.
Yeah.
So that you guys just know like some basic facts about us.
It'll be a way for you guys to know us a little bit more. We definitely should have done this at first. I don't know why we did. We're looking back on it. We're like, oh, we haven't done that yet. So, I guess we'll go ahead and get into the first question. Cut it short here. How old are we?
So wait, how old am I? Oh, okay.
So she's actually a little bit of a cougar. She's
no,
a little
I'm
bit older.
not. I'm 20, and so is Sean. We're both 20.
Both 20 years old.
But my birthday is May 4th. And his is June 27th. So
Yeah.
it's like almost 2 months older, but that's not a cougar.
So we're both like peak time frame, you know what I'm saying? We're both 03 babies, so
yeah.
which is nice. So we're both gonna be turning 21 next year, which should be a fun experience to say the least.
It'll be fun for me.
So I'm gonna be a whole other like pretty much 2 months. I mean it's a month, but it's pretty much 2 months of being a child, so all right, next question.
Is where are we from / where did we grow up in? So I'm from Mexico. I was born there, but I grew up in Mississippi, and that was pretty fun because it's a very chill place there. It's not like here where it's like very
fast-paced,
loud, traffic-y. It's just like chill. But yeah.
That's pretty much the same as where I'm from. I'm from Tennessee, so this is a bit of a change. You know, we live in the Charleston area. I think we mentioned that in previous videos before.
Yeah.
So going from I'm from Erwin, Tennessee. I was born in Johnson City. So like Johnson City was kind of fast-paced, but not really. It's also still pretty small. It's bigger than where she's from, for sure.
Oh yeah, like I don't even say what part in Mississippi it is because no one's gonna know.
No one's gonna know what it is.
Like.
So like mine's like I usually say Johnson City. People ask, but I'm actually like from like about 15 miles out from there, which is like it's literally one street. The whole town. Same with hers. Hers is like one street.
No, it's not.
Oh, yours isn't one street?
No, it's
bigger.
bigger.
Mine's one street. It's like
I mean,
just
it's
one
small, but like
thing down the road.
Small.
So you know, it was definitely a lifestyle change to come here for sure. But that's cool. It's always cool to visit. Maybe whenever we visit next time, we can show you guys. I've never been to where she's from. She's been to where I'm from a couple of times because it's a little bit closer. But yeah, it's really pretty up there from like a mountainy area. So
yeah,
it is pretty nice.
Oh, but Sean didn't say like his background though. Tell him your background.
Like, what do you mean, like?
Your background.
Oh.
Like, so I said I'm Mexican. Both of my parents are Mexican, and I was born in Mexico.
I'm dumb behind. So my I'm like third generation in the country, so I'm kind of similar but not really.
Not at all.
My mom is white, and my dad is Hispanic. But his grandfather was like the first one that brought this family generations into the country. So he's like He's Mexican, and then my grandma is white. So we don't go back super far.
Wait, what? You said your dad's grandfather?
Yeah.
I thought it was your grandfather.
Or no, my dad's dad. Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
I was like, what?
My dad's dad. Sorry. My
I've
dad's
been lost
dad.
all these years.
There's so many many family members. Yeah, so my dad's dad is the one that brought it over here. So yeah, I'm trying to embrace my heritage a little bit more because I love it.
Yeah, okay, so basically
that's always a lot of fun.
Sean's grandfather is the one that's Mexican.
Yeah.
His grandmother is white. So
that's where the slight tan and other features come from. So not quite white, but
he doesn't speak Spanish.
Yeah, but I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately.
Even though now he understands.
I'm still working on that a good bit.
Even though now he understands like a lot more than he did like before.
Yeah, whenever her and her mom have conversations, I can usually pick up on what they're talking about, or somebody calls her, she's speaking to them in Spanish because she has a lot of family members that have recently moved over here. So whenever they're like talking to each other, I can usually pick up on it a little bit. Sometimes I struggle. But I definitely am still working on trying to speak more Spanish.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next question is what are some of our favorite things to do together?
You skipped the other question though.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good one to start with.
Yeah.
When did we meet and how long have we been together?
Okay, so can I say how we met?
You can say how we met. I'll say how long we've been together.
Okay, so basically, we met when we were in 6th grade.
Yes.
So my teacher gave me some I think it was like a test or some papers to like pass back out that had already been graded. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but his handwriting, oh my lord, you cannot understand it at all.
So bad.
It's gotten better, I'll give you that. But it used to be so bad. So I'm passing out the test back, I'm just passing it out. And I was shy, so I wasn't gonna ask someone oh, you know who this is?
Who's this person's handwriting?
I get to this paper and I cannot understand. I see literally just a little swirl, and I was like, what?
What is that? Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna skip it for now, and maybe if I realize who I didn't give one back to, I'll give it back to them, right? But there was a lot of people I didn't know, so I couldn't really keep track of who I had given their tests to or not. So I just put it towards the back. I came to the end of the pile, had no idea who Squiggle was. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it back to the teacher. So I just handed it back to the teacher and I was like, yeah, this person's absent.
This person's absent.
And he just grabs it, he looks at it, looks up, and then just walks forward and just sets it on Sean's desk. And the thing is, this was a science class, so the desks were those lab tables.
Yeah, so you sit 2 per desk.
Yeah, so Sean actually sat next to me, but there was a space between.
Yeah.
So I looked and I was like, oh, so that's the person that writes chicken scratch.
I made chicken scratch look good. It wasn't even chicken scratch. You couldn't understand. They would literally give me, especially my English teachers, they would give me the thing back and be like, you have to rewrite this because I don't even know what half this means.
Not okay.
It just blended together. Because I would just write super fast. It wouldn't even think about it, at all. So it didn't even half time look like anything at all. It was so bad.
Okay, but that's basically when we met. When I knew of him, we didn't actually start talking till we were till we were freshmen in high school.
Freshman year.
We only talked because we were both quiet kids. So, and our last names are kind of alphabetical. They're pretty close. Mine's M and his is P.
Yeah.
So, we got sat in a group of 4 with our other friend and his best friend.
Yeah.
So we started playing iMessage games. I don't know if people still play those today.
Game Pigeon.
But he used to always play me in Cup Pong. So we started just playing that. I would play that with a bunch of kids. I'm not trying to be mean, but you was nothing special at that point.
I know.
So
I was mad nasty at Cup Pong though.
Okay.
I should leave my number so I can play. Get a burner phone just to play Cup Pong on. Oh man.
But yeah, so after like we would just like play, he started like, I'm pretty sure it was you that initiated conversation, because
Yeah.
I'm never
Before it was just that.
I'm
like,
never
nothing
gonna be
else.
one to initiate conversation.
Yeah.
Like, if you come up to me and start talking to me, I'll talk to you and I'll have a nice conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh, there's like a person I might know, let me go like up to them and start talking to them, because I'm like really shy and awkward. So that's why. So we started texting, and then
Yeah. And then it happened. So we texted
yeah.
for a couple months, and then after a few months, we decided to start dating. And it went on from there. So here we are. We're about a little over 5.5 years later. We are still together. So
I don't know
she
how.
kind of likes me or something. I'm still in debate about it, but she kind of likes me a little bit.
What's it called? Should we tell them how you asked me out?
Oh man, I still feel bad to this day. Usually people like that have been together for a long time, or like high school sweethearts, have this like, oh, he brought me flowers and a teddy bear and asked me for my hand.
No, you know what? Let's not tell him. We'll leave that for another video.
We'll leave that for another video.
We'll leave that
If
for
you really
another
want to
video.
know, just ask. We'll let you know.
Yeah, but
We'll
it
see. We'll see.
wasn't great.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great. So
But
I definitely have more to make up for future askings.
yeah, but basically that's that. So
That's
the next question on our list
that.
is,
Now for this question.
what are some of our favorite things to do together? So for me, I feel like we really enjoy like going to the movies together.
Yes.
Because we just bring like blankets and just like
Just hang
they
out.
turn up the
Yeah.
AC all the way up.
It's
so
fantastic.
nice.
It's really nice. Yeah.
So we like doing that, and probably going to the park.
Yeah, movies and park is our biggest thing. For us, like a lot of it doesn't even have to be that grand of a thing.
Yeah.
Like, we don't currently live together. We're hoping to soon, but because of that, like, we don't get to spend like very much intimate time together. So going to the movies is kind of like gives us a chance to do stuff like that. And going to the park as well. Going to the park is nice because especially during this time of year, it's like all breezy.
Yeah,
and
we
everything.
like walking and
So-
stuff, so that's why we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I know another favorite thing that we like to do is we love food, y'all. Food is our thing. We love doing it. We love trying different things.
But the thing is, we don't
But-
like the food that you would think we like.
yeah, we're not very like open to like we're not
Trying
gonna
new
eat
stuff.
squid and things like that, or like I just can't think of other things. Like we are kind of picky.
No, I'm very picky. I know I'm
But-
very picky. So are you.
Yeah.
He just started eating lettuce for the first time in his life, probably
And
about
ketchup.
6 months ago.
Just started getting behind ketchup like 60 days ago at
Yeah.
most.
So,
I'm getting around to trying new foods to hopefully open up the horizon. But
yeah, I'm also really picky. There's a lot of things I don't eat. I don't eat pork. I don't prefer beef. I only eat chicken and
Yeah.
some types of fish.
she is coming around to bacon though.
Kind of.
Sometimes it depends. It depends on where it's from.
Yeah.
So
But yeah. So now, the question I have been waiting for.
oh man, that's why we saved this one for last. This is probably the best
What
one.
pet peeves do we have about each other?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not trying to get your feelings hurt as usual. But
That was foul. that was foul and
that's it
shady.
in itself. That's it in
Ugh.
itself. This
Y'all rocking
man.
with the priest fit though.
Yeah, why do
goes
he
crazy.
looks like a priest?
That goes
He's
crazy.
wearing a cross
Dressed up on a Sunday
and
too.
the white. Anyways,
Dressed up on a
though,
Sunday.
this man cannot take a joke to save his life.
Very tense. Very tense as a person.
If I say something like, you look stupid or something, he gets so upset. Like, it's not, but like, it's not like, oh, you called me stupid. No, it's like,
Not like I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
it's just like, you're so, that's what he says to me.
Listen, I don't want to flat out say like you're being mean because like that's gonna backfire.
But the
you know what I'm
thing
saying?
is, whenever I see that he gets mad, I just do it even more and even more and even more, and eventually it gets to the point where like he's like on the verge of tears almost, and I'm just over here cracking up because
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Like, I'm just joking.
Quite interesting. Quite interesting.
I'm like a very sarcastic person, I would say, and he doesn't get that. So
Oh man, my pet peeve. I've been waiting on this one for a minute. Sometimes I'm usually a pretty timely person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have my slip-ups, but I'm usually a pretty timely person. All right. So I'll give her like till about noon to go pick her up. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna go grab some food or stuff, grab some grub before I take her to work. I pick this girl up. We go to the restaurant. We're sitting in the car for like 45 minutes because she hasn't started her makeup or anything. She comes in here like she just woke up. She showered. She's dressed, but she's not ready.
No, I don't.
So
right.
Sometimes that doesn't always get on my nerves because sometimes I just want a minute because I DoorDash for the mornings and the evenings. So
Okay.
I've already been driving for a few hours. So like sometimes I want to just chill, but like sometimes I'm like,
Okay.
Okay.
First of all, that's not even how it is. He literally tells me, "What time do you want me to pick you up?" And I'll be like, 11:30 or something, like 11:30 or like 12, whatever the time is. For me, I grew up Mexican. If you tell us to show up at a certain time, that means you don't really want us to show up to like at least an hour or two later. So that's what it is in my book, right? I tell him, yeah, you can show up around 11:30. But for me, around means like, like realistically like 11:30 to like 11:45ish or something. Just after that time. If I tell him 11:30, he's gonna show up at like 11:15.
That's exactly the time I was thinking in my head too. That's crazy.
So he shows up earlier because you act like we're going to a doctor's appointment and we have to get there 15 minutes before.
Man. I know.
So yeah, sometimes
That's
he
fair,
does
actually.
have to wait on me, but it does not take me 45 minutes to do my makeup. It takes me like 15.
Okay.
It takes me like 15.
Anyway.
Stop lying. Putting me on blast. Calm down.
I don't really have any other pet peeves though. That's about it. You don't really get on my nerves like that somehow.
Wow.
I feel like I get.
Somehow?
I feel like I get
Okay.
on yours. I feel like I get on her nerves a lot.
I mean,
But,
the biggest thing for me is just how sensitive you are. I
Yeah.
can't take that. Just like
But like everything else, I'm good.
everything else.
We get along pretty well. Talk things out.
I mean, sometimes. Oh, he doesn't have good communication skills. You don't.
Oh man,
You don't.
the savagery.
But it's not like a pet peeve. It's just like
That's just like a thing to work on.
Yeah.
Communication
it's
is
not like
everything.
it's not like we don't talk. It's just like
Yeah.
communication. Like if we're arguing or something, he'll be like, "Don't shut down. Let's talk about it." And I'll be talking about it, and he's telling me, "Okay, calm down. Let's talk about it." And I'm like, it frustrates me because I'm like, I'm
Just
talking.
listen, yeah.
I'm talking about it. Like, what do you want me to say?
We've recently worked on that a little bit more.
You're the
So-
one that needs to work on it.
I've worked on it a little bit more.
But,
She's
like,
usually pretty good about
don't
it.
think that
but-
we argue like
No, it's not often,
know,
honestly. It
it's
takes
like-
a lot. It's got to take something like far out for us to argue because we've been together for so long now that like we don't really like not communicate anything with each other. Like if we're gonna go do something, we usually do it together anyway.
Yeah.
So we don't really like have much to really argue or bicker about because we already got our days planned out. So yeah. Well, I feel like that was a good, nice way to get to know us a little bit more.
Yeah. If
we're
you
gonna-
guys would like us to answer more questions, like you can ask us.
Yeah, you can
and
ask more questions in the comments. So feel free to comment
We'll
on them.
collect a few and
Do it again.
Maybe do like a part 2 or something.
Yeah. Absolutely got no problem doing that. We can do it again and, that'd be a good way to get to know us a little bit better.
But yeah, we're probably gonna go ahead and end the video here because we're hungry.
Yes.
We just finished working and we're gonna go grab some dinner.
You can grab some grub. So,
So
but yeah, so if you guys, like she said, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. We'll put them together or we can just answer you individually. That way you can know pretty much anything that you want to know. We're very open books, so won't mind telling you much anything. Just don't ask anything weird, you know what I'm saying? Don't be asking for
it
my shoe
depends.
size or something. That's strange.
that's just random. Who would
Right.
want to know that?
Never know.
That's weird. What?
Never know.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close out the video. Thank you so much for
We
watching.
appreciate you guys making it to the end, and we'll see you here very soon.
Bye.
Bye,
Oh,
guys.
by the way, don't forget if you do like our video, make sure you subscribe
Yes, we
and
keep
you
forgetting
like
to
this
ask.
video. Yeah, I guess that's something we're supposed to say.
Yeah,
So-
everybody else seems to say it, so we should probably hop on that. It's probably a good habit to make.
But yeah.
Subscribe if you want to. We'd appreciate it. It would help out a good bit and hold us to it. We're going to try to post more. So, twice a week.
Sure.
Maybe.
We'll try.
We're going to try. We're going to try to post more. So, we want to be more engaged with you guys and provide more content. So, but we will see you guys in the next video.